How's everybody doing today? So today, this afternoon, I went out and did a little flying. Still learning to do FPV. As you know, you've seen some of my videos. I've flown around my Autel Evo 2 Pro, which I really love flying. By the way, there'll be a link in the description where if you want to order one of these or anything Autel Evo, anything that Autel makes, click on the link. It'll help me out just a little bit for the channel. And then also I have the DJI FPV. It flies both as a GPS drone that's easy to fly, and then also you can fly it manual as FPV, which is a lot harder to fly, as you've already seen previous videos where I've crashed it and then I had to send it into DJI and get it repaired. Basically they just send you back a new drone. So since they sent it back, I've crashed it again and cracked it, and I glued it, and then I put these little braces on the arms. So we're gonna hold off on crashing it a little bit more till we get better at it, and that's the reason I bought this NavGaw Evoke 5. It's a carbon fiber frame. It's purely FPV. It does not have any GPS on it, nothing like that. It's pretty much, you let go of the sticks, it goes down. It is very fun to fly. So I hope you enjoy a little video I put together today of a little flying. I did some only strictly using the camera that's on the drone, so you'll see some props in the view. I didn't put the GoPro on it yet because, well, I'm crashing too much and I don't want to tear up my GoPro. This little device you see on the top, by the way, is made by it's called Marco Polo. And I can turn this thing on, and if my drone crashes out in the field and all the grass, even though it's windy, I can't hear the beeping, I have a little handheld device in my case that'll lead me right to it. Except for yesterday when it broke off when I hit a tree, and I found this and I had to search for the drone. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. So we're going to get started on it, okay? So remember guys, hang tight. Hey, by the way, while you're watching the video, hit the thumbs up button, shows that you like it, and if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Alright? Thanks a lot. Alright, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit while you enjoy this video. One of the reasons that I started flying this FPV, or learning to fly this FPV, is so that I can do a little bit better on making videos, some cinematic videos, because this drone has a place on the top where you can mount a GoPro camera. So when you do those cinematic shots, you can film them. Obviously, I'm not going to do cinematic shots for making videos other than this, what I'm showing you here, because you can see the props in the view. When you put the GoPro on there, you can adjust it where the props are not in the view. You can actually do some cinematic shots with this drone that you cannot do with a GPS drone, such as your angles and your dives, like diving down on top of a building or a tree to the ground and then pulling up before you hit the ground, or fast flying through some objects, going sideways or up or down. It's just something you can't get with a regular GPS camera drone. I love flying my GPS camera drones. They're awesome to fly. I've made some good videos with them out there, doing some dolphins and fish and flying around and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a different type of flying. Flying a GPS camera drone is like driving a loaded Cadillac around. It's, you know, comfortable and easy. And flying one of these little FPVs is almost like flying driving a Ferrari around. It's fast, very fast. Matter of fact, the first time I ever flew it, I thought I would fly it without the goggles, just fly it line of sight like I do a GPS drone. Well, that was a big mistake, because when I hit the throttle on it, it went away in a hurry. So I am flying it right now with the DJI digital goggles. So I'm flying like I'm looking through the camera of the drone, so I can see it as I'm flying it like this right here. And yes, it does get a little unwavering when you're doing it, so I have to sit down because I start leaning my head and I'm thinking that I'm in it's like 3D 4D or whatever you call it. So yeah, it's a little taxing. Some people actually get nauseous. It doesn't make me nauseous, but it will. You will start moving to the view. But you can get some nice shots with a FPV drone, cinematic shots. And of course, you can do some things like I was doing the barrel. I call them barrel rolls, flipping the drone over forward, backwards, and going left and right with it. That's just for fun, but that's that kind of control you have with it. Yeah, it's very, very fast, and it's quick too. When you touch that stick, it moves. But it's completely different type of flying. And there was got close to the ground right there. So here's a view from my camera I had set up on a tripod. You can see the drone. You can see where I almost got to the ground, almost hit the ground right there. I pulled up just in time where it would have been another walk over there to get it. So that ground out there is kind of soft. It's real soft dirt, and so when the drone does hit it pretty hard, it doesn't do a lot of damage. You see where I tapped the ground right there, and then I tapped it upside down. That's not the way you land, obviously. So let's see, there I come right there. You can see the drone fly by. You kind of maybe can see how fast it goes a little bit. Didn't get quite enough views like I really wanted as far as the speed. But it's super fast. I mean, it will do probably about 90, 95 miles an hour top speed, but yeah, it's fast. It's a lot harder to control than a GPS camera drone, I will tell you that. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but there's a lot more into an FPV drone like this versus your standard like your DJI or your Autel GPS camera drones. The batteries are lipos. It takes a special charger to charge them. You charge them in a lipo safe bag because they will catch on fire if they're not taken care of the correct way. So there's a lot to it. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there from some guys that know a whole lot more than I do about it, and I've watched a lot of those and I've learned a lot. It's just fun. It's a hobby. It's not a very cheap hobby if you keep crashing. So you got to learn quick. Keep spending money. Oh, so I think this one here is where I'm actually coming in for a proper landing. The way you properly land an FPV drone, you get almost to the ground and then you disarm the props, boop, and you set her down. There is no just landing like a GPS drone. You have arm and disarm on your controller. So you've hit the arm button, the prop starts spinning, and you take off and you fly. And the arm and disarm switch is a toggle switch, and I had it where when you hit it, when you went up with it, it disarmed instead of down. And so when I was flying, I'd accidentally bump it up and it would disarm in the sky and fall. So I had to reprogram my controller, change it, make it backwards, so they don't fall out of the sky more than I need to. I do enough of that on my own anyway, without disarming it. But so some of these videos are about 9 or 10 minutes, whatever, just learn to fly. I mean, you don't have to watch them all, obviously. You can turn them off, you can skip to the end, this, that, so. But hey, I am up to 23 subscribers, so, it's a hobby. I don't make any money doing it. If you decide you want to buy a drone like an Autel drone, then click on the link that I'm going to put on here, because it does give me a little commission for if you make the purchase through the link. The price will be the same no matter who you buy it from. And tell your friends and family about my channel. Give me the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. Well, you don't have to, but I appreciate you watching them. I do have fun making them and flying and making the videos. It's actually a lot of work to edit them out and do the whole thing, but hey, it's fun. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is going to be in here in just a second or two, and if you ever have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. I'll answer them, get back with you. Obviously, with 23 subscribers, I don't have a whole lot of comments to answer, so yeah, I will get back to them. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much.